5 seconds to go. Start. In the case of a continuing offense which is committed in more local areas than one, it may be inquired into or tried by a court having jurisdiction over any of such local areas. Where an offense consists of several acts done in different local areas, it may be inquired into or tried by a court having jurisdiction over any of such local areas. Numbers 2 to 5 are traceable to section 178, where something is an offense by reason of the act done as well as the consequence that ensued, then the offense may be inquired into or tried by a court within whose local jurisdiction either the act was done or the consequence ensued. In cases where an act is an offense by reason of its relation to any other act which is also an offense, then the first mentioned offense may be inquired into or tried by a court within whose local jurisdiction either of the acts was done. In certain cases, such as dacoity, dacoity with murder, escaping from custody, etc., the offense may be inquired into and tried by a court within whose local jurisdiction either the offense was committed or the accused person was found. In the case of an offense of kidnapping or abduction, it may be inquired into or tried by a court within whose local jurisdiction the person was kidnapped or conveyed or concealed or detained. The offences of theft, extortion, or robbery may be inquired into or tried by a court within whose local jurisdiction the offence was committed or the stolen property was possessed, received, or retained. An offence of criminal misappropriation or criminal breach of trust may be inquired into or tried by a court within whose local jurisdiction the offence was committed or any part of the property was received or retained or was required to be returned or accounted for by the accused person. An offence which includes the possession of stolen property may be inquired into or tried by a court within whose local jurisdiction the offence was committed or the stolen property was possessed by any person having knowledge that it is stolen property. An offence which includes cheating, if committed by means of letters or telecommunication messages, may be inquired into or tried by any court within whose local jurisdiction such letters or messages were sent or received. An offence of cheating and dishonestly inducing delivery of the property may be inquired into or tried by a court within whose local jurisdiction the property was delivered by the person deceived or was received by the accused person. Some offences relating to marriage, such as Section 494 IPC, marrying again during the lifetime of husband or wife, and Section 495 IPC, committing the offence under Section 494 with concealment of former marriage, may be inquired into or tried by a court within whose local jurisdiction the offence was committed or the offender last resided with the spouse by the first marriage. An offence committed in the course of a journey or voyage may be inquired into or tried by a court through or into whose local jurisdiction that person or thing passed in the course of that journey or voyage. Cases falling under section 219, three offences of the same kind committed within a space of 12 months, whether in respect of the same person or not. Cases falling under section 220, commission of more offences than one in one series of acts committed together as to form the same transaction, and cases falling under section 221 where it is doubtful that offences have been committed may be inquired into or tried by any court competent to inquire into or try any of the offences. Stop.